What's good, man? Another episode of Dex View, the hottest sports podcast out. And I am your host, Dex, man. I got something for you today. I got another if you had to start a franchise, what player would you pick segment. I hope everybody enjoyed my Pascal Siakam, my Kyle Kuzma, and my Jason Tatum segment. I dropped maybe a week or two ago. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Oh, but today, I got Jimmy Butler, a.k.a. Jimmy Buckets. And I got Jrue Holiday, a.k.a. J Holla, or J True. He got two nicknames. Never heard of a nigga with two nicknames. Must be a bad motherfucker, man. But yeah, I got Jimmy Butler, 29 years old, 6'8", 230 pounds, been in the league 8 years. And I got Jrue Holiday, he's 28 years old, 6'4", 205 pounds. He's been in the league 10 years. It's kind of weird, huh? Jrue Holiday, he's younger, but he's been in the league more years than Jimmy Butler. Jrue Holiday, I believe he came from UCLA. I think he only did 1 year, maybe 2 years. I'm pretty sure it was one. He came in the league at 19 years old. Jimmy Butler, his route was kind of different. He went to a junior college at first, Tyler Junior College. He's from Texas. He went to the same junior college my little brother went to. He went the JUCO route. Then he went to Marquette. That's a difficult route to go to the NBA, man. Because most JUCO dudes, bro, they end up overseas or they end up in the G League. Probably not even G League. They end up overseas, man. Going to JUCO and Marquette, he took the grinded out route. So kudos to Jimmy Butler. That's one of the reasons I like Jimmy Butler. You heard the height and the weight difference. Jimmy Butler, he's 6'8". Jrue Holiday is 6'4". That right there alone kind of, make me lean towards the Jimmy Butler side. I like big players. I like, big guards. Jimmy Butler is 6'8", but he can do just about everything Jrue Holiday can do. That's the time we're in the NBA. The big guys are 6'8", 6'9", the Jimmy Butlers, KDs, and there's a multiple guys. They're big, but they can play just like Jrue Holiday. They can dribble just like Jrue Holiday. They're quick just like Jrue Holiday, but they're big. They're what we call these guys big guards today, man. Shouts out to Mikey Williams. I think he started that. If you guys haven't looked up Mikey Williams, the kid is cold, man. Go Google Mikey Williams. He's a stud, man. But yeah, Jimmy Butler is what you call a big guard, man. And before I go on and start dissecting these stats, I have to touch on this, man, about Jimmy Butler. Y'all gotta quit trying to damage my boy character, trying to mess up my boy image. Jimmy Butler is not a bully. He's none of that what y'all saying. A lot of people have been saying he's a cancer in the locker room. He's greedy, he's selfish, and that is not Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler just wants to win. If you watch his interview, he said where all of that comes from. What happened was in Minnesota, he was holding those guys accountable, just like he said he was taught in Chicago in his younger days with Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah and Carlos Boozer. When you messed up those guys, they let you know and you move on. That's how you do. We grown men. You messing up, we're gonna let you know. We move on. And he said that grew on him. No matter if it was cuss words or whatever, we held each other accountable and we moved on. That's why they were so good. He took that same mentality, that same attitude to Minnesota. And Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns, they're not built like that, bro. D Rose and Joakim Noah and Carlos Boozer, those are old school kind of guys, man. Cat, Andrew Wiggins, they wasn't built like that, and they were real sensitive about it. Jimmy Butler said he never knew that he would say something in the game, like hold him accountable, like, hey, Wig, get your ass back. You're not getting back quick enough. And he would be kind of, I guess, rude about it in the game. And he said he never knew that it was still bothering Wiggins and the young guys like 2 weeks later. 2 weeks passed and he's still thinking about, man, this nigga told me to get back on defense. He was kind of mean about, man, let your nuts hang, bro. So can we kill the Jimmy Butler's a cancer, or he's hard to play with, or he's a bully? Can we kill that shit? Jimmy Butler's just a hell of a player, man, that wants to win. That's it. Jimmy Butler, he's a 4-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defense. 2014-2015 season, he was the most improved player. Jrue Holiday, he's a 1-time All-Star in 2017-2018. He was on an all-defensive team. So if you hear the accolades and listen to these guys, the awards that they've earned throughout their career, you think, damn, Jimmy Butler is way better than Jrue Holiday. But that's not true, man. Don't be one of those guys that look at awards and or stats and be like, oh, he's better. That shit's deceiving, dog. Well, awards, those are pretty solid, but stats are deceiving. One thing both these guys have in common is they both miss a lot of time. Not a lot of time, but it's rare that these guys finish seasons. I seen Jrue Holiday, he probably played 2 complete seasons, and I think Jimmy probably played 1. Any other time these guys are playing 65 games, you know, rarely it's 70, 65 games. So that was kind of weird seeing that both these guys miss a lot of time. I'm gonna move on to some stats and talk career averages with you guys. Jimmy Butler, he shoots 45% from the field. Jrue Holiday shoots 45% from the field as well. Jimmy Butler shoots 34% from the 3. Jrue Holiday shoots 35% from the 3. These are career averages. Remember that, career percentages. Jimmy Butler shoots 48% from shooting 2s. Jrue Holiday shoots 48% shooting 2s as well. Jimmy Butler averaged 5 rebounds. Jrue Holiday averaged 4 rebounds. Jimmy averaged 3 assists. Jrue Holiday averaged 6 assists, and they both averaged 1 steal. Jimmy Butler averaged 16 points career average, and Jrue Holiday 15-point career average. When you look at the stats, and this is what I just said a couple of seconds ago, when you look at these stats, you're like, damn, they are neck and neck. Butler, career average 16 points. Jrue Holiday 15 points. They both shoot 45% from the field. Jrue Holiday shoots 35% from the 3, Jimmy 34%, both 48% from 2-point range. You look at these numbers, you like, damn, they dead even. This is why I tell y'all stats are deceiving, dog. Because for one, Jrue Holiday has been in the league more years than Jimmy Butler. So that's gonna change a lot. Just him being in the league 2 more years than Jimmy Butler, that's gonna change a lot. And I told y'all, Jimmy Butler first 2 years in the league with Chicago, he didn't even start 1 game his first year. He averaged like 2 or 3 points. That's why his career is 16 points. That's why he averaged 16 points right now. Because 2014 to 2018, Jimmy Butler averaged 20 plus. He averaged 20 points in 2014, 21 points in 2015, 24 points in 2016, and 22 points in 2018. Jrue Holiday, he's only averaged 20 points, 20 plus points once in his career, and that's this year. And that's only because Anthony Davis has been going on with this trade shit. So we can see right now that Jimmy's bigger. Jimmy got more accolades, 4-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defense, got a Most Improved award over there as well. He got more awards. It looks like he is a better scorer than Jrue Holiday, averaging 20 points for 4 years in a row. He probably would have did it this year, but he's on a team that he don't really need to do a lot of scoring. But if we go to assists, it's a little different. Since 2012, Jrue Holiday, he's averaged damn near 8 assists. Jimmy Butler, he's only averaged like 4 or 5. But I can live with that, dog. I can live with 21 and 5, 24 and 5. I can live with that. I can't live with 14 and 8. 14 and 6, I can't live with that. So if we look at Jimmy Butler's stats, 2014, he averaged 20 points and 3 assists. 2015, 21 points and 5 assists. 2016, 24 points and 5 assists. And 2017, 22 points and 5 assists. I can live with that. His best season was 2017. I can live with that all day. 24 points and 5 assists, I'll take it. Jrue Holiday, on the other hand, he's a 17 and 8 assists, 2012, 2013, 14 points and 8 assists, 2014, 15 points and 7 assists, 2015, 17 points and 6 assists. His best season is this year. Like I said, he's only averaging 21 points because there's no Anthony Davis, or there's been a limited Anthony Davis. And I'm not gonna put a cap on Holiday. I'm not gonna say he can't average 21 points in the league. I'm pretty sure he could do that with AD there, but he hasn't done it in his career. That's the only reason I'm saying it. He averaging 21 and 7 assists right now, almost 8 assists. He's having a good season, but they suck. Last year was probably his best season, 19 points and 6 assists. I can live with that. I'll take that, but so far what it's looking like is that Jimmy Butler is a hell of a playmaker. It looks like he's the better playmaker. If you look at Jrue Holiday stats and even the eye test, I'm not even going off stats, I'm really talking eye test. Because I've watched both these guys play a lot. Jrue Holiday is more of a point guard. High number of assists, not that many points, get everybody involved. His best season though, last year, he was a combo guard. He was a point guard and a two guard. Him and Rondo was there. So Jimmy Butler is definitely a better playmaker. Better defense. Both these guys play hell of a defense. They've both been all defense. Jimmy Butler's been all defense a few times, 4 times. Jrue Holiday, he's been all defense once. Both these guys play great defense, and they don't just play the passing lanes great. They play great on-ball defense. They make it tough for you. Y'all remember Jrue Holiday? He was locking Damian Lillard them ass up. And CJ McCollum, making it tough. And we know Jimmy Butler, we know he's a hell of a defender. We know what he's about. Who is the better defender out of these guys? If I had to pick, I gotta say Jimmy Butler. He's 6'8". Jrue Holiday is 6'4". When you got a 6'8" guy, remember what I said, bro, these 6'8" guys, they can do everything a small guy can do. Jimmy Butler, he can check a point guard. He can check a power forward if he got to. He's that good. That's why I said at the beginning of my segment, I like big players, especially in today's game because they can do everything. Ben Simmons, KD, Bron, it's a lot of these guys. If you had to start a franchise today, who you picking, Jimmy Butler or Jrue Holiday? Don't just look at the stats, man. If you haven't watched these guys play a lot, don't even comment on here, man. I hate when I get comments from guys, and we get to debate and they say, I haven't even watched them that much. Why are you debating with me if you haven't even watched them? Go to YouTube, watch these guys. They both got game, man. And to be honest, it's really about preference because if you get Jrue Holiday, let's say you got some shooters around. He's going to be able to find them more consistently, or that's more of a part of his game than it is Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is aggressive. He likes to get buckets, and y'all can see that he's averaged 20 points a number of times in his career. Jrue Holiday only once. If you had to start a franchise today, who are you picking? Jimmy Butler, a.k.a. Jimmy Buckets, Jrue Holiday, a.k.a. Jay Holla, or Jay Troop. This nigga got 2 nicknames. That's kind of throwing me off, man. Remember the accolades and awards, too. Jimmy Butler, 4-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA. That's big. 2-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defense. 2014, he won the Most Improved Award. Jimmy Butler, he got some shit over there. I didn't know he had all this. He got some shit. He's decorated. Jrue Holiday, he got 1 All-Star, and he's been on the All-Defensive team once. So we know who the NBA voters think is a better player. Who do you think is the better player? Who would you start your franchise with? Leave comments below and let me know, man. Subscribe to DexView on YouTube. Follow DexView on IG. Follow Dex Luger on Twitter. Everything is DexView except my Twitter. Interact, talk your shit, man. This is DexView.